Unit 2, Networks of Exchange, by Allison B., Hallie Erickson, Reagan Evans, Kaylee Haygood, and Sophie Guan.
In 600, the Silk Road began. In 1200, under Genghis Khan, the Mongols start taking over and conquering lands. After 1200, dhows, junks, compasses, and astrolabes are invented. After 1200, the gold salt trade is formed. During Mongol rule, culture, innovations, and ideas diffuse through Europe. In 1347, the plague begins to spread. In 1350, bubonic plague kills 1/3 of Europe. In 1450, Mongols decline and fall. Finally, in 1453, the Silk Road ends. The Silk Road was a trade network that lasted until 1450 CE. The Silk Road promoted the growth of new trade cities. Because of the Silk Road, luxury goods were in higher demand. It also spread diseases like the plague. The Silk Road included many countries that traded many things. China traded silk and gunpowder, Mongolia traded horses, India traded cotton and spices, the Middle East traded nuts and swords, and the Mediterranean traded golds and glass.
The Mongols. As empires collapsed, new states replaced them, such as the Mongols. They grew to conquer and control Europe to Korea, including Russia and Asia, through merciless battle. Genghis Khan was the founder of the first Great Khan and ruled until his death in 1227. After Genghis Khan's death, there were 4 major khanates: Golden Horde, Ilkhanate, Chagatai, and the Yuan dynasty. The Mongols guaranteed safe passage across the Silk Road during the Pax Mongolica. As the empire grew, it facilitated trade all over Europe and Asia. The Mongols often adapted parts of the cultures they conquered, and it encouraged technological and cultural transfers between states.
Improved technology innovations led to an increase in trade. Maritime trade expanded existing trade routes, which led to new, powerful trading cities and the growth of new states. New technologies such as the astrolabe, the compass, and large ship designs were invented during the Indian Ocean trade. Merchants set up diasporic communities to bring in new cultures. Chinese maritime activities led by Zhang He were influenced by cultural and technological transfers. Long-distance trade routes required environmental knowledge, including the knowledge about monsoons. Monsoons are seasonal winds.
Cultural developments and interactions. There were many new ideas, beliefs, and religions that developed from 1200 to 1450 that led to many new interactions between new and old places. The development of junk ships during the Song dynasty made long-distance trade and exploration possible. Merchants set up small communities for trading purposes. This made cultural diffusion come alive. The Mongols were a very military-strong empire that used force to conquer more land. The conquered states played a huge role in cultural diffusion. Religion and new ideas were taken up as more land was attained. Chinese mariner Zhang He led 7 seabound voyages all around the Eastern Hemisphere, which led to a significant cultural and technological transfer of resources. The Swahili coast of East Africa was influenced culturally by Arabic and Persian cultures due to the trading done there in the 13th and 14th centuries. As a matter of fact, Swahili, the language, is a mixture of local Bantu and Arabic language. Sunni Islam was spread by Arab and Indian merchants to Southeast Asia and Malay communities because the ideals of the religion were very appealing to lower social classes.
Trans-Saharan trade routes. The initial trading began with North and West Africa exchanging gold and salt. Camels and slaves were later sold and traded. Islam was also spread due to the active trade empires. Ghana trade routes passed through Ghana, so the kings taxed all the entering and exiting of the kingdoms. The kings of Ghana used their wealth to expand the empire, but in the 1100s, Muslim overlords invaded and destroyed Ghana. Mali was the height of the trading in the gold trade. The most famous king of Mali was Mansa Musa, who built a learning center in Timbuktu. He converted to Islam and went to Haji. On the way there, he gave so much gold it caused an inflation in the economy. Songhai was the largest of the trading kingdoms. Askai Muhammad was a Muslim that controlled the trans-Saharan trade. Songhai fell in Morocco. Armies invaded with guns in 1591.